Right, let's do this thing. Greetings, everyone. Get some cooling spray on. Right, before we start, I said it yesterday as well. I do have to apologise prematurely if there is a lot of sort of wind-like noises during today's stream because, well, yeah, this British heatwave is no joke. It's killing me, and I need these fans on, or else I might die. But apart from that, we are locked in for another day of the Daniel Ricciardo driver career. It has actually been quite a long time since we last done this. It's been, what, about 5 or 6 days since we last played. Might as well have a recap of what went down. I do remember, I finished 6th in Monza. I mean, I remember Ocon scored that podium, which was just outrageous, and then I crashed trying to overtake Ocon, but I didn't think I held on to 6th, but there you go, I held on to 6th. So, apart from Silverstone, our run of form has been quite exceptional. Obviously, 4.76116. I love the idea that in between an 18th place, I got 2 wins, which is quite funny, but there you go. Today, as you can see, we are going to be dealing with Azerbaijan, and we're going to be dealing with Singapore. We're not going to waste any time. we're going to lock straight in, and we're going to go from there. Now,
welcome back.
I forgot about this. We have to listen to just talk a load of shit.
Very shortly, I've got Anthony Davidson, Naomi Schiff alongside me. Before we focus on
now,
that, I'd just like us to consider some of these big rumours that are circulating at the moment.
What was I going to say? I've already forgot.
Up and down the paddock.
Of course, we do have the Grand Prix today, and I will be live watching that as well at 9 PM. But I thought, you know,
well, it can be
I ain't really got anything to do
particularly
for a little while.
Drivers who are out of contract at the moment.
Throughout the day, so I might as well hop on. You're right, Billy. You are the first indeed, yes.
Off track.
Baku in Singapore is going to be painful. Yeah.
We know that this next decision in their
if I was still using the racing line, meaning I could keep that consistency, it'd actually be really good. But I feel like, especially Singapore, this is going to be, well, it's not going to be fun. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be good at all. But yeah, we're locked in anyway, you know. I do actually need to get out my braking zones as well, because I don't quite remember exactly where the braking zones are. I know it's quite tricky. I wish you could also skip this, because they do just talk a load of crap, and it really just means nothing. But their game's the game, I suppose. Unlucky.
Like you say, not worth the paper it's written on, because you can be kicked
now,
out before you know it. If the
I don't think I care that much, but I might be in a bit of a bad mood over the course of the next 30 minutes. The reason for that is that as it currently stands, the football team I support, West Ham, is going to be relegated from the Premier League, which is obviously not ideal. We are winning, but we need another team to lose, and they are also winning, so long day. Back to sleep, it is 12:36 AM. But to be fair, you were here, so we take those. Have a nice kit, mate. Right, wet practice, but a dry race overall, which is exactly what I need around here. Let's get into it. Whenever they drop F127, they might let me skip it. That'd be ideal. I completely forgot to mention today that I'm actually using a new mod, but it doesn't actually change much, if anything, but it makes the game look a bit more realistic and a bit more atmospheric. You might be able to notice what the difference is if you play the F1 games a lot, but if not, well, hang on. You might be able to notice... Hang on, it's my audio. What's my audio saying? No, good. The sponsors around the track are different. They are actually realistic sponsors. So, we actually have, like, Louis Vuitton. I've already crashed. Nice, good. If that's not an omen for today, then I don't know what will. But yeah, we've got things like Louis Vuitton, we've got Heineken, we've got basically just the real sponsors. Why do I keep crashing there? What's going on? But yeah, I just thought it might make it look a bit better, you know? Actually, I forgot to do, forgot to start up me. That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. That's all. Oh, I've done it all wrong. Start that. There we go. I can't play F1 for 3 days because I'm at my grandma and grandpa's. Tomorrow I'm going to Belgium. Ugh. That sounds pretty cool. Have a good trip, but yeah. Not being able to play F1, that's tough. I won't lie, I'm happy I do get to just play F1 instead. Probably going to take a bit longer to warm up than normal. Usually it will take about 4 laps, whereas around here, and especially Singapore, it's going to take a lot longer. This track is very difficult, not just because of the walls, but the braking zones are a lot of the time very inconsistent. And as you can see, there you go. I brake where I should, and yet it's too late. And you're going to see a lot of things like that happen today, where it just doesn't work. It's just, yeah, not good. Oh, Nelly, turn, you bastard. All that aside, though, I'm still kind of hopeful that we can get a good result. Baku was one of my strongest tracks when I used the racing line. Now I don't. It has fallen down quite a way. But I think a good result is possible. And to be fair, a good result would literally mean, like, a points finish. I know my run of form has been pretty outrageous this season. You know, I've won 2 races, and in fact, I've got 2 podiums. Both of them are race wins. But even with that, a good result is still beating Ocon and scoring points. the clear corner, make it flat out. That's a good idea. I also need to put the actual radio guys in the game. I don't like how the only guy keeps yelling in my ear about my teammates in the pits. If you use McLaren, you get their radio person. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. That's actually not a bad idea. I feel like for that to work, though, they'd need to just get audio recordings from, like, races. I don't think they'll be able to get the actual engineers to go into a recording booth and record, like, voice lines. But it's actually a good idea, though. I mean, obviously, going to Red Bull, have Gianpaolo Lambiase or whoever... Is it still Hugh Bird? Surely not. That guy is useless. And then obviously having people like Will Joseph and all. That could be a very cool idea, actually. That sounds pretty good. I'd enjoy that. I mean, anything to make the game feel a little bit more closer to F1 would be nice. Why does it keep saying I failed turn 1? Because I'm not. I must be going too wide or something. I mean, I know I'm going too wide, but I mean too wide for track acclimatization. I don't think I've ever done more than one lap of this program before, but I need every lap I can get, you know, I really do. Consistently not crashing around here is kind of my primary target. And I mean, I only learned Singapore yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, saying that, I did go to last to first on 110 AI in the McLaren, so obviously I'm decent, just not quite... Oh god, this is really difficult. It's like I keep saying, it's like around this track, and especially tracks that are full of low to medium speed corners, it's like the braking points change every single lap. It's not consistent in the slightest. You consider trying esports racing line? They'd be taking every... I do. Sometimes, some corners. I just feel like... I don't know, I'd like to have a blend of an esports line, but also just sort of a normal line, you know? None of this, like, I mean, there aren't really any examples in Baku because there's walls in the way, but say, like, that one corner at Bahrain. I think the actual drivers in real life do it now as well, but the corner that goes into that long right, esports drivers, they go right up to the edge of the curve. I wouldn't do that. I'd go a little bit off the edge, but not too much. I do like a little blend of the two. Because I want to be fast, but I don't want to... I don't know, I just don't. I just naturally sort of don't. Oh, Nelly. That corner's quite tricky as well. I think I'll be a lot better if I try a different practice program, so I'm going to do that after this lap. The gates are kind of throwing me off a little bit. We're getting better though. Each lap I'm feeling a little bit stronger, so that's good. This corner definitely needs to brake a lot earlier, so you don't claw into the wall. It is indeed the Azerbaijan GP, mate. Welcome. I think that'll do us for track acclimatization. It's obviously not good, but like I said, I think I'll be better once we get rid of these little gates. Got the Indy 500 on, I'll be honest. I kind of imagine that's what everyone's going to be watching. I have literally zero interest in Indy 500. I have never... I'd have more interest in, like, British Vauxhall Astra racing. I don't know what it is. If it's not F1... I simply just get bored. I really do. I get bored after 3 seconds. I mean, I got a few purples. You know, a couple perfects, not bad. And we're fastest overall, although saying that. I don't have the fastest Sector 1, and the other 2 is Alonso and Albon. Not exactly the kind of strongest drivers in the world, you know what I mean? They need to fix the crash physics as well. Honestly, I don't know what the big like gripe is with like the physics and the handling, because I really don't think it's that big of the game, like a big part of it. Because realistically, there aren't that many crashes, and like when someone does crash, it's like, what, the car goes flying and that's about it. It'd be nice, of course, to improve it, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm in the minority, obviously, but I just feel like there's nothing else they can really do to this game to make it, like, better. Like, I genuinely don't know what they can do to make the game better other than, like, classic tracks and things like that, and maybe, I don't know, like a livery maker, not even that, I don't know, I ain't got a clue. Maybe a little quality of life things to make the game a little bit more attuned, realistic. Realistic's the wrong word, but you know, like, you know when there's like a red flag, rather than just fading to black, make it so you actually drive back to the pits, and just things like that. But apart from that, I don't really know what they can do to the game to make it any better. I love this game. I'm a little bit concerned by the fact that I'm only a 10th and I'm not quicker than the race strategy Delta. Typically not what you want to see. I mean, my Sector 2 seems to be a lot stronger, but that's still not good at all. Second gear through there, I like it. I mean, to be fair... Oh, never mind. I thought this was a McLaren because it's orange. It's actually a Renault. I mean, I seem to be somewhat faster than it, so it's not a terrible sign. Why can't I do that corner? That is so strange. It's literally a flat-out kinked right, and that's it. If you flick the wheel, you're going to spin out or nah? Probably not, no. I mean, that's like the esports way of driving. I mean, you see like when I turn, it's very smooth and gradual. That's just because how I like it. But realistically, it should be more like this. Like that. Like, you go from 0 to 100. Can you, like, move, please? I'm going to go down the inside. Make an overtake in practice, because, you know, there's just a geezer in my way. I always remember when F124 was just coming out, and the handling was so bad that you could corner, like, well, basically you couldn't spin. You could take a flat out or even like a fast corner. You could take a fast corner without lifting and just swing your steering wheel to the right, and the car would just be like, it would just stick. And it was so bad that they literally had to change it, and then that's when they changed it. Don't know what they were thinking. Alright, night. Still gonna need quite a few more laps to feel fully warmed up. This is not good at all. Tyre wear also seems like extremely high. I'm gonna have a check in a second. Didn't crash that time, that's a good start. No, it's not that bad. I mean, the rears are pretty bad. I might lower the pressures. See how that gets us. Although, to be fair, let's see, that's not good. That's a terrible sign. You do not want to be having that kind of oversteer mid-corner on 54% brake bias on tyres that are not even that old. That is really troublesome news if that's going to keep up throughout the race. Definitely need to up my minimum speed as well throughout some of these corners, but I mean, I'm getting there. Like I said, every lap I'm feeling a lot better. So it's just taking time to warm up a little bit. Tried to break a little bit later there. Got a bit greedy. All good. Yeah, see, that shouldn't be happening on these tyres that aren't even that old. I wonder if what I can change. Because that's not the brake bias either. That's the differential causing that. I'll go to 80, see if that makes any difference. Do I do physical warm-up or... Oh, no. No. I don't need to... I mean, I know I'm a fat bastard, but I don't need to do any sort of physical warm-up before playing the F1 game. Oh my, this is bad. I think it's also the rear tyres as well, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to put the diff back to 100. I'm also going to lower my rear tyre pressure just to try and make the wear a little bit... Actually, wait, no, hang on. Doesn't having more tyre pressure have less tyre wear? Increase in pressure reduces rolling resistance, a very slight improvement in straight line speed. Lower tyre pressure has higher temperature, meaning they wear more. Right, well, that's not what I want to hear, because I need my rears to be way less worn, or else I will be banned. I'll just do this, I know it seems insignificant, but I need just my mental, I need to attempt something, you know? Sometimes I'm having some foggy brain while playing FPS and I do some stuff and wake me up. Yeah, I mean, actually, to be fair, now you bring that up, sometimes I don't need to do anything like warm up, but I do have brain farts in the game where I'll just like drive off the track somewhere and things like that, but no, I don't really need to like lock my brain in. I mean, it is tricky spotting braking points and trying to keep consistent, but realistically, driving on the game is such like a small part of like my brain. I'd say 25% of my brain is going to driving. I don't really think about it that much. What on earth? If the car's like this in the race, we are going to have some problems. What's the UK time for F1 later? I believe it's 9 PM. So it's a pretty late one for Dubai, but I'll be there. I hope I'll be there. But yeah, this is going to be a very tough race if the car is going to drive like this, even as soon as 5 laps into the Grand Prix. It is probably going to be a 2-stopper. There is a potential for a 1-stopper. But, like I said, you can see with these tyres, that just isn't going to work. It's going to have to be a 2-stopper. I mean, I can't even, like, turn anymore. I can't turn, I can't exit. I'm getting oversteered mid-corner. I can't, yeah, this is bad. If my tyres were, like, 20 laps old, I can kind of see it, but they're not even, like, 5. I mean, you can see the rears, if I go into this section, that's only after about 5 laps. Yeesh. that is gonna cause some issues, I think. That's an understatement, actually. You never know, though. It might be different in the road. Maybe a set of hards will actually be quite strong. I'm watching F1 on Discord. How does that work? I think Antonelli could get a Drivers' Championship? Absolutely. I mean, he was a bit hot-headed in the sprint. But overall, he's got the pace. He just needs the mental. If he's got that, then bosh, why not? Canada GP starts at 4 my time, and you're from the UK, so yes, 9. I thought it was 9. Yeah. They stream screen share. Huh. That's quite cool. Anytime I've tried anything like that, it's like there's a copyright protection thing that stops you.
Practice is officially over. Until
Not
next
a great
time,
practice
goodbye.
at all. We are 1.1 seconds off the pace. And keep in mind, I usually have very good practice pace. I mean, I've been first in practice in pretty much every session, apart from maybe like 2. We are ahead of Ocon, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. I am very concerned for the rest of this weekend. Yeah, I don't know about this. more front brake bias. I could definitely give it a go. Why not? I just feel like when you've got ABS on, if you're going above 54 or 5, it's a problem. Okay. You know, actually, I do not need to start my recording that early. Not even in quali yet. Right, why is... Oh, okay. I was like, why has my audio just stopped working? Not happy about that. If Hamilton gets a podium later, I'll be happy. Yeah, I'll be happy. I mean, as long as Antonelli doesn't win, then yeah, actually, to be fair, even if he does, I really just don't care, to be honest. I just want it to be a good race. Apparently, it's going to have some rain, a little Checo Perez masterclass, a Hamilton podium, Russell win, Norris win. You know, be great. I mean, he did get that P11 in the sprint race. Of course, he got relegated to 14th because of a penalty, which should have been a penalty. But even so, he finished 11th on track, and that is ideal. Right, finish, I'm doing alright, mate, yeah. Hamilton's pace was good. Was it? For what I remember, he had, like, good lap times, but was just dropping massively off the back of Piastri, Norris, and Russell and Antonelli. And then, of course, I don't actually know what happened because I didn't get to watch it back, but he just lost 2 positions near the end. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh! You're a dead son gladiator. What's your name before? I feel like I should remember. Because you're a channel member, but I honestly don't remember. Oh, what a shame is that. We win 3-0 on the final day and we get relegated anyway. Long day. Did I do all of these or did I miss one? I did. Mr. M, that was it. Well done. I feel bad for not remembering that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was it. Mercedes engine is so fast in the straight. Oh, is it? That engine is stupid. And of course, McLaren have got that same engine. I think he brakes after Oscar was getting slowed down. Charles just went outside. Makes sense. It's only a sprint though, so I suppose it literally doesn't matter in the long run. I mean, Russell gains 2 points, even though he outclassed Antonelli. Tough. Oh, I didn't change my engine. Oh, long day. Right, welcome to qualifying in Azerbaijan. I didn't change my engine from practice. I might have time to replace one component, which I'll probably do the engine. To be honest, I think that's probably the best choice rather than anything else. It will take 7 minutes to 9 minutes. Yeah, we can afford that. I might only get 1 lap, but I feel like I should probably do that. You're only 24, you're 30, you're 40, 30, 20. Yeah, we'll do the new... We'll put an engine in. 8 minutes. Wow, so it's actually just down to pure luck how long that takes. We should still be able to get 2 runs in. Maybe there'll be about 9 minutes left. It'll be a bit tight, but we should be able to. You're right, Losley. I'm making scrambled eggs. Yes! Oh, I love scrambled eggs. My goodness. Scrambled eggs and omelette. And a good old British tradition, dippy egg and soldiers, which is little fingers of toast in an egg. Unreal breakfast. I love eggs. Eggs are fantastic. Anyway, we should probably focus on qualifying, shouldn't we? We need to get out the pits immediately so we can get our second run in if we need it, and we move. My son wants to be a YouTuber and he's 8, so he's uploading his games on PS5. That is actually a great idea, mate. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you know probably better than anyone, because I take you answered idiots, that you should obviously... How can I word it? Like... Keep him in school, is what I mean. I mean, I left school when I was 12, not to do content creation, let's put that straight. But, yeah. Let's just say if I didn't get into graphic design like I do now, I'd be pretty buggered. But here we are on this first Q1 lap. 35.7 is going to be set by Mr. Lance Stroll. We are, of course, looking to absolutely trump that. I didn't actually look at the lap time, so I have no idea what kind of lap time we kind of need. I am going to be 3/10 up through Sector 1, though, so even though there's a little bit of time in there, it's overall a pretty decent sector, and I like that. That's what we want to see. Way too early on the brakes through there, but at least I can have a better exit through there because of it. We're now swinging it into the castle section and try and not get a bit mad. And then we've got Sector 2 at 1 minute 16.9. Now, Sector 2 is my strongest sector on the track, so I am hoping to gain a bit more time. 1 second up now on Lance Stroll. It's an awful exit, but we are looking tasty. I like this. 41.1. So I'm looking to get into the sort of low 40s, really. I'm going to run my ERS a bit dry, though. That's why I changed the name. Good idea, mate. What's the reason for leaving school? I don't mind saying it, but you're going to laugh. We go P8, though, after my first run. That's actually quite good. I might not need a second lap. We have got time to, I think, if I need to. Oh. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I left school, and I mean this quite literally, because I was too lazy. I quite literally couldn't bring myself to wake up at 6 in the morning and go. There you go, that's it. Right, Mohammed, favourite Formula 1 race driver? Checo Perez, mate. Love the bloke. Right, Adam. I do indeed lead chat. You're British? Decent. Right, so we don't have enough time for a second run, but there is rain on the way. We have a 1 second gap to the bottom 6, so I reckon we'll be alright. I think we can take the gamble. And we do drop a place, but we are going to be through into Q2 with a 1 minute 40.0. 1 second of Lando Norris, by the way. Is our car suddenly a front runner and I just didn't get the upgrades or something? Ocon scores a podium in Monza. Now he's qualifying in the front row in Q1. What on earth? My goodness, long day. What's happened there? You've a great nickname for me since I like Perez. Let's hear it, mate. Come on in. Am I doing a major in something? Well, I have an equivalent of an A-level degree in graphic design, and that's kind of it, really. Pays well, decent stuff. Okay, soft tyres, of course. It is going to rain in about 20 minutes. I might go early, because I don't want to catch that rain. It says 20 minutes, but the game does like to lie to you. So, I'm just going to go now. And the track shouldn't change that much in the next 5 or so minutes anyway, even if it does stay dry. The Scottish Minister... Okay, I should have expected that, to be honest. I won't lie. Not a bad name, though. I can't even draw. Well, to be fair, I don't do draw... Oh, the rain's here. It is now raining in Azerbaijan, and everyone is getting a lap in. This might be over before it even really began for Danny Rick. Long day. But no, I do like advertisements for companies and things like that. You know, like you'd see on like a shop window or something like that. That's what I do. I don't do like art, like drawing. I would like to. That sounds really cool, but I ain't got the hands for that. So we are now making our way in mixed conditions. It's extremely treacherous, and I'm going to say we are most likely going to get knocked out here. The lap times are kind of in the 47s, and I imagine I'm going to be quite a way behind that as I try not to crash. We can't even see the sector time so far, and to be fair, I literally said I think I might go out early because of the rain, and I skipped another minute. If I didn't skip that minute, we'd be golden right now. We'd be in a prime position to go and potentially take a Q3 entrance, but we won't give up. We'll still try and put the best lap possible together, but it's just kind of looking like a P16 for Daniel Ricciardo. At least you can overtake around here. It's not like Singapore where it's like nearly impossible. Lots of wheel spin. I haven't crashed yet though, so that's a good sign. I'm going to brake really early through here because obviously there's a wall in the way. There we go. Can't see the sector times because that's how the game works. On a little bit deep in there. I tell you what, considering the conditions, it's actually not a bad lap. I've kept it reasonably clean. It's just obviously compared to the front runners and just the people who got out before me, it's just not good. I'm already. It's going to be like I'm barely going to get under 2 minutes here. 1 minute 50 coming through. It's going to be a 52. Or 53 rather. It's going to be a 53-1, which is last of all the drivers that have gone so far. I'd imagine that most drivers would be slower than me from this point onwards, but whether they are or they aren't doesn't matter. I'm 12th, meaning I'm already out effectively, which is obviously quite tough. Oh, and I've broke my front wing. That was a nasty aquaplane. That was bad.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken
I'm
some
trying
minor
to get an
damage.
actual degree in graph. Well, no, I have one. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, no, I have one. It just isn't called like a bachelor's degree or something. But you know, I have
to
one.
spend time repairing the damage to the car.
It was quite funny, really, because I started doing it at like age 12. By the time I actually got to like 17, I think I started 16 is when I made it like a career. I kind of was already way ahead of anyone else that was in my class. It was kind of like laughable. It was funny though, because like the professors or the teachers would sit there and like say things, and I'd be like, "That's like a piece of piss, mate. I know how to do that. I've known that since I was 10." So that was quite funny. But anyways, we might as well do a lap on the inters for a bit of practice, but as you can see, we are currently last of all drivers. In fact, even drivers that went out after me still managed to go way quicker than me. 49.6 is to get through right now. We'll see what we could do on the inters. I just don't feel like that's going to be possible. You never know, though. I want to play F1 so bad. To be fair, I respect the commitment that you want to play F1. I mean, yes, I love this game to bits, but I don't find myself longing to play it if I get like a day off or something.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need
That's
a good
quite
lap
cool,
here,
though,
or
to see
else
people still
qualifying.
like
Come on.
show passion for the game, you know? Nice. Of course, we only have a few days away, just over a week until the 2026 DLC comes out. Should be a good time. I'm smart. Well, I'm smart in that. Everything else, no, not really. Let's see how we get on then. The braking point should be roughly the same. And it's already gone a bit wrong for me. Now, my entrances to corners should be slower, but my exits should be way better. You can already see I'm actually finding time on myself. Hang on, don't panic. This isn't over yet. I could actually sneak away into Q3. I'm now going to be 4 attempts up. The exits are working so much better for me now. I did not think the inters would actually be this much faster. I thought they'd be a little bit quicker, but this is obscene. Make our way around this tricky tight section. I like to try and avoid that inside curve, although it does actually seem to be a little bit slower. West Ham are officially relegated from the Premier League, so I'm officially really angry. I'm going to try and not let that intercept my potentially really nice lap to get into Q3. I've lost a bit of time through the castle section, which isn't ideal. I still need to find... Oh, I've gone off. You're going to have to ignore that. I didn't gain time. It's all good. Who cares? Don't know why I'm losing so much time now. I was 3 tenths up and now 600ths up. What's happened there? Braking into this tight corner and I broke my front wing. Long day. We'll keep going, but... yeah. I don't know what's happened there, but my inters have kind of just stopped working. Oh, Nelly. Terrible driving, really. I'm going to lose time all the way down this straight. I might not even improve, actually. I'm not. No, I don't even improve. Wow, okay. We cross the line, then it is going to be a P16 and last for Daniel Ricciardo, which is really frustrating because if I just went out the pits at the start of the session, I'd probably be through. I only needed a 49 to get in, and I could have easily done that. To be fair, I wasn't going to improve by 4 seconds, do you know what I mean? So, it's a P16 for Ricciardo, it's a P1 for Esteban Ocon. What's happened there, then? Oh, jeez Louise, long day. What do you mean he's first? I don't know if I need to see if I can check the R&D in between races. I don't think you can. But I need to see where we are, because podium in Monza, P2 in Q1, P1 in Q2. Don't know where he's going to start for the race, but you got to imagine it's kind of up there. No, I can't see the R&D. Oh, no, I can. We are still... Okay, granted, we are much closer to the front pack now. We are only a smidge behind both Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. But we are still technically 5th fastest and just a little bit ahead of Honda. So what is this Ocon masterclass? I am being ruined. Monza, he out-qualified me and out-raced me. Baku, he's out-qualified me. Oh my lord, Ocon! Ugh. Left school year 8, that's the same as me, mate. Well done, look at that. We're a pair. Ugh. I hate my nose. I actually need a new nose, man. Where's my bog roll? It's there.
A warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku, and home, of course,
Alex,
of the
we're in
Azerbaijan Grand Prix,
mate. Welcome.
with high speed,
as we
tight
know.
corners,
Right,
and
let's
few
have a good
runoff
race.
zones.
Let's do it.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
Okay. Starting grid. Ocon isn't on the front row. Okay, I like it.
Down the rest of the grid, we
seemed like Q3 was soggy as well.
Leclerc,
He's not third or fourth.
and Ocon.
He finishes 6th. Long day for Ocon. Tough. Noses for sale, 40% off. I actually need them.
Listen, a points finish might be too much to ask today, but just give it your best shot.
Oh, Mark, I think I can score points today. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what also would have helped? If I lowered all my pressures and up my brake bias and also increased my aero. Nah, actually, there's no point glossing on what I could have done in Q2. It was where I had no chance. We are going to be running the 2-stop strategy today. That is fairly standard around Baku. I do kind of want to change it, though, so no, it's not that. It's that. And then that. I'm only thinking because the mediums are going to be wrecked in 7 to 8 laps, so I kind of want to just run this. Honestly, from this point onwards, I need to start running the harder allocation of tyre, because that would be life-changing. If I could have 2 sets of hard tier, and then just do, what? I mean, like 10, do 9-9, or 9-10-6, or something like that, that would be generational. But we're going to run this strategy, because I said so, and we're just going to get into it. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous. No grid penalties, unfortunately. The one time I'd actually like some, there isn't any, so it is a P16 start. I do believe that I can gain places and probably score some points. Outpacing Ocon and beating him is going to be quite the challenge. Has the game got really loud, or is it just me? Because I can't tell. Just need to remember to change my brake bias when the rears start going away from me. I thought 54 would be great, but it seems like I might have to go up to about 56 by sort of lap 7. I will say though, considering I'm sort of in the back, I mean I'm in the bottom by sort of 6, I am in the back, I might try and save my rears while also overtaking people. So then I don't know, actually. I'll try and save my rears, and then it just never works out. They always just die anyway. You can't hear me? What do you mean you can't hear me? Do you mean you can't hear me as in the game's too loud? Or as in you literally can't hear me? Or maybe it's something else entirely. Help! What's the problem here? I'll see you later, Billy. Okay. Did some fiddling. See what that does. Good. Come on, everyone. Let's get this formation lap. Hurry up. Gonna be loud and clear. Good to know. That's what I want to hear. I always have so many tech problems on this PC that, yeah, it's like traumatizing any time someone says there's like an issue, because it's like, oh no, what now? Oh. Try not to crash challenge. Don't drive with your phone open, everyone. Don't do it. Okay, well, I ain't shunned, but I didn't go off. Okay. 16th place. Medium tyres. Few around me on the hards. And, well, we're going to dial it in. No expectation. Just going to drive me Formula 1 car and go from there. I don't know why you can just drive through cars here. It's a bit weird, but there you go. And a buff. At least I can actually see the lights this time. I mean, I've got the virtual ones on anyway, just in case. But here we go then. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix, round number 9 of the career. And we're off. It's not a good reaction, but I did manage to get my RPM up, so it should be a relatively decent start. We go into turn 1. We don't gain any places, but I don't think I've lost any either, so you know what, I'll take that personally. Got a car right up the inside, trying to make a move. Could go for a switchback on Bortoletto here. Put the battery on, come on. I've got Hajar. I'm gonna have to go for a dive bomb. Down the inside of Bortoletto, don't outbrake yourself like a twat. There we go. And that is going to be, hang on, up the inside of Signs as well. I like it. Go on then. Give me the space. Lots of oversteer. But we get the move done. Decent start. 3 places. Didn't think I'll be able to get that many, to be fair. I thought I'd get none. Antonelli in 12th. Hamilton 11th. I'm not sure what's going on there. Bear in mind, I'll only be able to read chat down the main straight, really. So that's when I'll be looking. I'm not going to try and risk looking even here, because, I mean, I've crashed before. Wonder how my straight line speed is going to be in today's race. I mean, I'm running low downforce, but probably not as low as the rest of the drivers. Overall, though, a very handy first lap. 3 places gained. Looking strong. I'm quite happy with that. You hate Colton Herter, do you? Didn't know that. Thanks for letting us know. Tell my wife with a phone driving in Australia the fine is $1,600. Jeez Louise. That is quite... I mean, mate, I think it should be that, but that's a lot. Turn into Hajar. Nah, Hajar's chill. I mean, he's French, but still, he's chill. We finished lap 1. We have gained 3 places. I feel like I've said that enough at this point. You can all see I've gained 3 places. We are now in the hunt for Kimi Antonelli. Car is feeling considerably better than it did in practice. I might be able to go for a dive bomb down the inside, although that is going to be a bit risky. I'm going to go for it anyway. Never mind, we're switching back, go to the outside instead. Anthony going down the inside of Hamilton. This is all kicking off. Now I'm trying to find a gap. There is no gap. You twat. Maybe I can find a gap. No, nothing there. That is so annoying. I feel like I should have got Antonelli there, maybe Hamilton as well, but there just simply wasn't a gap. Go. Almost a second clear of Bortoletto now. Go. Kimi's almost lost DRS. I might be able to get him here. Go on. Hot lap enabled. Come on! Get him! Yes! Should happen now. Yeah, nice one. Right, we're past Antonelli then. Oh, never mind. No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. Thought I'd break too deep. All good, I didn't. I think we'll see a good title fight. Will Merc dominate? I think we'll... I just don't know at this point. I do feel like Merc are going to keep dominating. I mean, McLaren bought a humongous upgrade and it still isn't enough to catch them. I do think it's going to be a relatively close fight between the Mercedes drivers, though. But just, I feel like Mercedes are just going to stay far ahead of everyone else. I mean, you don't really see overtakes through there often, do you? What was that? I should never be able to do that on a 7-time world champion. But we do. We are now past Hamilton up to 11th, with Checo, Perez and Bottas right in front of me, the Cadillac boys. Would like to overtake them sharply, but you never know, could take a while. Really struggling still, though, with these... I don't know if it's the rear tyres or something, but the car just gets loose under braking. What can I say? Right, Tarabs, F122, do you have any tips on going into the turns? I mean, 22 was my least favourite and least played game, so not really, boss. I don't know. I really don't. What team am I going to next? Well, Cadillac want me. And considering how I've driven this year, I'll probably have some options near the top. Or I could just stay with Haas. I don't know yet. There's still, well, 7, 8 races left. Or no. How many are there? Is this 9 and 10 or 10? Oh, I don't know. How's it going in the championship right now? Oh, hang on. Hamilton's trying to go down the inside out of nowhere. Not going to let him do that. We are 5th, I believe. We are 4th in the Constructors. Just ahead of Mercedes, who we obviously want to stay ahead of. I'm ahead of one of them right now. Ocon is just behind the other one, which is going to be George Russell, of course. So that'll be ideal. Why don't I do this again? No, let's not do that again. That's a bit risky. It is weird, though, that I am able to get an overtaking opportunity through there. It seems a bit like a cheat, even though it obviously isn't. Uh-oh. I don't really know, to be honest. I kind of thought that I'd be able to cut through the field a little bit quicker than this. Kind of bogged down in P11 now. Not ideal. What is going on up there? Albon, Perez and Bottas all scrapping like mad. I outbrake myself completely and almost lose out to Hamilton because of it. Albon also on the medium tyre. My car isn't exiting anymore. Oh, Nelly, this is tough. Very good for a Haas. It's not bad. I am a two-time race winner in this so far. Our car is good, don't get me wrong, but it's still only fifth fastest overall.
Condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, Mark, are you sure about that? These tyres feel egregious. These tyres are so bad. What is he waffling about?
That's Hamilton behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Castle section is becoming a little bit more tricky to get through now because my tyres are starting to melt up and die. Oh? What's happened there then? You're at Albon, you just fancy letting me pass then, alright, I'll slip you a tenner later for that one. I mean, that's gonna get done for match fixing. What's it, what? I am so confused. Is he trying to do DRS tactics? Like Leclerc and Verstappen in Saudi 22 or something? Because I've not got DRS now and he will have it. He's probably gonna get back past me. What? No, I'm not having this. I'm gonna lose out to Hamilton as well. Oh no, no. The AI are secretly absolute geniuses. What has happened there? I'm not having it. Has anyone ever seen that before, where the AI literally just lets you pass? I'm putting on 110, mate. Hang on, potential move on Albon here around the outside. This would be nice. Cut him off, kill him, get him. Did actually kill him there, I didn't mean it literally, but there you go. We are now through on Albon, so I'm still 11th, but I have gained a place, technically, on Albon. And he was on... Oh my, these tyres are bad. Woohoo! Gotta stay within Hamilton's DRS here or else I am buggered. Should be able to through the castle section. I'm really impressed by the Cadillac's pace here. They really shouldn't have any pace at all, and yet they are managing to hold us all up. I mean, there is quite a gap ahead of Bottas right now to the next car. In fact, the next car ahead of these Cadillacs is my teammate, and he's a few seconds up the road. And we are pitting on lap 7, so I've almost completed the stint. And the stint has gone pretty badly, all things considered. Cars just stopped turning, really. I also just have no ERS at all. Have I watched Gran Turismo? I watched half of it, and then I just left. So I've seen some of it.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
You got it, Mark, I'll get in there. Hamilton goes for a move on Checo. Does get the move done. I mean, realistically, every other driver here is on the hard tyre, and I'm still able to keep up. So, to be fair, I don't feel like this stint is too bad. It's not great. I've made lots of errors. But overall, considering I'm able to stick with these cars on the much worse tyre, especially now, it's not bad. It's got me thinking what my pace on the hards will be like. I mean, you can see I'm turning into corners, I try and exit, and the whole car just tries to spin the other way. That's when you know your tyres are probably not in the best of health. I mean, we can see at the tyre thing, the rears, oh my, look at that. almost 3 times the wear on the left and twice on the right. I know the rear tyres get worn around here, but that's ridiculous. I have never seen tyre wear that one-sided, but what can I do about that exactly?
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, I know, Mark. I'm locked in. I'm going to have to do this pit entry like George Russell in the Prime here. Oh, brake bias back down. Right, here we go then. DRS enabled. That's going to help me along. And in we go. That's exactly what you need. Decent. 10 PM, gonna go sleep. See you later, mate. Thanks for stopping by, Fures. 10 PM? 4 hours ahead. Decent. Medium tyres come off. The hards go on. Slow stop. Oh, no, I got held up by Albon. Decent.
You only have to stop once now.
Now, yeah, like I said, I'm hoping these hard tyres are going to be gorgeous to drive with. I've got a lovely bit of clean air in front of me. Nice. Right, Colin. See how the pace is to Lindblad, who hasn't stopped and is also on medium tyres, so he's a slow car on slow tyres. See how quickly I can catch him. I can already tell there is a noticeable improvement, obviously. Going from used mediums onto these brand new hards. Oh, it's a lovely upgrade. Truly one of a kind. That's bad. Got away with that one. Vehicle condition.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Dries seem like the best tyre for now. Systems all looking good.
Oh, I got away with that one. ...2026 DLC exists. I thought it would take longer. No. Yeah, no, that comes out June 3rd. By the way, June 3rd costs about 25 quid. Honestly, not too bad. Going on holiday tomorrow? Decent. I ain't been on holiday for over a decade. I'll be watching the race later. I will indeed, mate. Yeah, well, I hope I will be. Unless I, like, go to bed, then yeah, I should be. Like, streaming it, I mean. Obviously, I'll watch it anyway. .5 to Albon. I want to see how that gap develops. Because I'm driving pretty horridly right now. Colapinto, who hasn't stopped yet, is up ahead. Might be able to get some DRS. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get Franco in the Renault. Come on in. Unless he pits, it's a bit early, but you never know. We don't think he's going to win Canada. Hang on, let's get Colapinto first. There we go. Nice. Okay, up to P15. There's Alonso ahead of me. I don't know where he was originally, but I don't really like the idea that he's pitted and I'm still behind him. But I think Russell's going to hold on and win the Grand Prix. I think Hamilton's going to finish second. And I'm going to go for a Norris third. first green sector I've set all race. Just seems like I just haven't got enough pace today. Big shame, really. I don't know where this Alonso pace is coming from as well. I was quite confident that I could, even though I qualified 16th, I could probably get into the top 7 kind of area, but as it's currently looking, I might not even score points. Why is the braking on that corner so inconsistent? I broke too late last lap, so I broke early, and now it's too early. Nice.
Esteban's in for his stop now.
Long race so far. Few other drivers pitting. I don't actually know if they're one-stopping. They might be. If they are, that's going to be a problem because I'm not even that far ahead. I do come out ahead of my teammate. And he's out on the medium tyre, so he will be stopping again.
Okay, no issues with
so for now, I do have the on-track position over my teammate. It's all right.
Okay, Mika, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Are they? My lap times don't feel that inconsistent, they just feel slow. Would like to get an Alonso's DRS here, but that isn't going to happen. Blood is just too quick on those hard tyres. Purple sector 2 though, I'm not sure where that's come from exactly. That's a bit confusing. Still not enough for DRS though, actually it might be. I don't know what the detection point is, but I might get away with it. Actually decent. Pit for softs, lap 19. Don't know about that one, mate. Here comes Ocon, my teammate, looking for a move. Oh, nearly a brake too late again, and through goes Ocon. I just can't do that turn 1 braking, because there isn't a braking point. You just have to guess. And I just can't do that. I have no idea why the pace is just so shocking. I said at the start of the stream, Azerbaijan is usually like my strongest track, or one of my strongest. Always getting like outrageous results. I mean, it has got to do with the thing I've turned off the racing line, so I'm now just really inconsistent and obviously just way slower, basically. Give me a second, I need to change my wireless headphones, because although it's quite tedious, this headset wire that keeps smashing into my chest is really annoying. You gonna turn on or what, boss? There we go. Really long race. We're even halfway through yet. Alright, get rid of them. Put them on. I might do a Cadillac career mode, but my teammate is Checo. Sounds like a good idea. I have a vote right now on my channel, YouTube channel, of which career mode I should do for 26 between Cadillac, Aston, and then like 2 others. Go vote on it if you want. This race so far though does just seem to be like a load of problems put together. I've got no grip. My brakes aren't working, the pace isn't there, I'm very inconsistent, I keep making mistakes, it's just about 12 different things all compounded together that is turning into a pretty miserable weekend. I mean, look, I can't even... That one corner is causing me so much trouble. For some reason, when I go into the corner, it's fine. I try and exit, and the car's like, eh. I feel like going into that wall, actually. I am 8th, though, which is actually quite good. all things considered. I'm quite close to my teammate, but this is the thing. At the start of the season, and even up until 2 races ago, I was so clear of Ocon, it wasn't even close. I was miles ahead of Ocon in terms of pace. Now, it's completely switched around. Ocon is now miles clear of me. It's really bad. And there's nothing I can do about it either. I just got to get on with it. What would it take for you to get into motorbikes? Well, a couple grand, probably. I'll only do it for money, because, yeah. Come on, car, just turn. Need this race over with already, to be honest, and we've only just reached half race distance. It's one of those where it's just dragging on and you just kind of want it to end, you know? It's really not a good race. I do seem to be kind of extending my gap over the cars behind though, so that's at least one positive to take. But Ocon is just gone. 2.3 seconds up the road already. Oh. Another problem I haven't even mentioned yet. Let's see, like, what on earth? What on earth is going on with this corner? I need to, like, just watch this back so I can try and learn. Because this corner is going to make me just get off stream and just kick off. Because it's really pissing me off now. I literally brake at the exact same point. And yet it's too early. And that time, my car goes airborne. For some reason. Just felt like it. Oh, this is bad. This is a terrible stream. Terrible race. Apex. There you go. That's what you want. Still slow, but I haven't crashed. Oh my. Can I just have about, what? 3 minutes without a problem? .6 ahead of Albon, 7 ahead of Perez. That gap is going up by about a second a lap. We are quite close to Russell as well. I kind of need Ocon to go and catch him for the constructors, really. That'd be nice. If Ocon can go and get a little, what, P6? No, P5, actually. You alright, Crispy? I actually need like a sauna or something just so I can relax for a little while, because, yeah, this race is stressing me out really bad. So like I was saying earlier, the reason I don't like this track is that, I mean, I used to love it, but the issue is that with the racing line-off, there's no braking point that you can see. I mean, I can't see. It's literally, it's guess. Pretty much every corner, apart from this one, is just guesswork. Which if you do enough laps, it ain't really an issue anymore. But I've got like an hour's experience. So close to DRS, come on. Please. Can't be too greedy though, I need overtake for the main straight, because that's what I don't have right now. Come on. Go! Okay, well, I've got DRS now at least. That's all right. You're right, Extreme. I'm not doing good. No, I'm doing quite horrible, actually. This race has been extremely stressful so far. But we're getting through it, yeah. Now, when will Alonso pit? He pitted 1 lap after me. I pitted lap 8. He pitted lap 9. So if we follow that logic, he'll be pitting 1 lap after me again. And I'm pitting on lap 18. So he'll be pitting on lap 19. That does kind of make sense. Go, well, actually, I don't know. I have no idea when he's going to pit, but I feel like if I can undercut him, I might have enough pace to actually finish ahead of him. But it is the medium tyre we're talking about, and that is the bane of my existence. I can't be using medium tyres for any more than 7 laps, realistically, if I don't want to start losing crazy time to the rest of the field. But I am now firmly within DRS of Alonso, and Ocon, the gap has stayed around 2.7, so as I nearly crashed, that corner... That's what I keep saying, this track is so bad for me. Definitely going to need to do some practice after the stream. As frustrating as it is, I'm going to have to, because this is bad. I'm still making it work, though, all things considered. We are currently P8. DRS enabled any second. Now we could go for a move for P7. Here we go. Come on. Straight line speed. Yeah. And we make the move on Alonso. I outbrake myself. My car spins mid-corner. Overtake on. Try and defend. Alonso's going to go down the inside. Try and stop him. He's going to have DRS, though. Oh, this is going to be a bit close. Get out of my slipstream. No. Oh, it's going to be quite difficult. Around the outside goes Alonso. Push him off. There you go. Okay. I've got the place, but it's as soon as I get the place, my car just starts struggling. It's doing that thing where it's trying to spin mid-corner. Which is because my rear tyres are butchered. Completely wrecked. My rear tyres are in a sorry state. Really, really bad. Actually, as crazy as this sounds, if my rear tyres were wearing at the same rate as my fronts, I'll probably be winning the race right now. I mean, look at my rears right now. Ugh. 3 times as worn on the left and double on the right. Oh my. That is not what you want to see if you're a mechanic or an engineer. Just about broke DRS. I'd like to stay ahead of the DRS as well, which I do. That's important, really. That means I might be able to hold on. I clip the corner. I clip a lot of corners, mate. Yeah, I do. Nice Shasha. Rip Carl Busch. I have no idea who he is. Well, I didn't know who he was until the other day. It's very sad. Rest in peace, indeed. From what I hear, he was a ginormous NASCAR legend. So, tough day. Alright, we are now on lap 17. I've got Leclerc, who has just stopped from the lead, right up my arse. Alonso also right up my arse. My car's refusing to turn. Leclerc goes through. I am pitting next lap, though, which is a relief until 5 laps later my mediums are dead, and then it's just back to square one, and it's just an absolute loop. We are looking good for points, though. Regardless, I should still score points, unless there's like a mistake of some kind, like in Silverstone. I am P7 currently. I believe there is a McLaren to get through, but other than that, well, no, I think I am just P7. So if I can stay on to that and keep that P7, I'll be quite happy with that, to be honest. All things considered. I won't lie, though, as much as I used to love this track, I might have to take it off the calendar, because this is really bad. This is some of the least fun I have ever had playing the F1 game. Might have to go for Miami, which is a crazy statement, to be honest. Alonso just about not in DRS, though, so I do manage to hang on once again. Leclerc already 1.7. That's in 2 sectors. He's gained 1.7 seconds on me. The advantage of new tyres, plus a better car, plus a better driver. And that's what you get. We are boxing this lap for the medium tyre. Honestly, I'm quite nervous because given how my medium stint ended on the first one, then this is going to be even more difficult than anything I've had to face so far. It's going to be really difficult.
Okay, Mika, we need to save some ERS, so let's use all the techniques you
Yeah,
know
Mark,
about
what
to
do you
charge
think
it up.
I'm doing? Can't exactly save any more because I'll be doing it. If I could save more, I'll be using that method. Okay. 1.7 ahead of Alonso. Gap to Perez, 8.7. It has come down a little bit, but obviously 8 seconds is quite a lot still, even so. Why is this whole third sector got, like, reduced harvesting, by the way? Why is that a thing? Why is reduced harvesting a thing in the first place? That's never made sense to me. What is it? Is that in real life as well? They're just like, no, you just get less. I have no idea, to be honest. We are going to be making our second pit stop now. Leclerc gets past Ocon. And here we go. There's a decent chance Alonso might pit as well, actually. That's a no. So Alonso's going to continue, which means I should have some clean air, hopefully. And brand new tyres for an undercut. That should be ideal. Should work out quite nicely. New tyres go on. No real trouble. Now, it's going to be quite close around turn 1 with the Red Bull of Hajar.
That was our last stop.
Come on.
No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Okay, we do get ahead of Hajar. That is ideal. Excellent news. Okay. So we're ahead of Hajar, who is on the old hard tyre, which means I'm P10, and everyone else still has to make a pit stop. So that is actually really, really good news. Now it's just about keeping these tyres alive until the end and just sort of hoping that there's a little bit of pace in there to get a nice undercut on Alonso. That'd be lovely, lovely.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
I hate working with you, Mark. The feeling's not mutual, I won't lie. No. Already 2.9 ahead of Hajar. The pace is good. Come on. Gonna lower the diff a little bit just to see if that helps my tyres. Purple sector 2 as well. This is good. I just wish I had some more overtake, but it's alright. Ocon now pits. I might get ahead of him, but then he's just going to pass me back with the better tyres, and also he's just driving unreal today. And the other time as well. My previous stream, he was on fire. There is Ocon. Am I going to get through? No. Yes. Okay, I've got ahead of my teammate.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I'm ahead of Alonso as well. And that is gorgeous. I'm now right behind Russell. I'd like to stay in his DRS, but I don't know if I've got the car for that. We'll have to see. Go then. See how my castle section matches to a Mercedes. It's pretty good. Fair play. Alright, should be on for some DRS. Still can't do that corner though. All good. Whee! Right, Jacob. Oh, belly. Ocon's also got DRS as well. It should be a guaranteed top 8 at the worst, which honestly, hang on, top 6, I was lying. And I set the fastest lap as well. No idea where that, you didn't see anything. I need to watch this back again. I don't know, I mean, it's like I keep saying, this track is awful because there are no actual braking points. You have to guess every single lap, and obviously, when you've got DRS or if you don't have DRS, it completely changes. So I braked... Where? I braked way early. I braked at 150 and that still wasn't enough. Oh shit, oh, I've done it all wrong. Oh. Am I just useless? I just braked at the same point. Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm on the brink of giving up. This race has made no sense. It's just been an endless whirlwind of frustration. Every single lap has been awful. I'll be so happy to finally leave this place. Qualifying was miserable. It was wet. It was soggy. I was last. The race, although I'm on for a decent result, has also just been miserable. So, man, all of it's down to me at the end of the day. I can't save tyres. I can't save overtake. I can't be consistent. All of my issues is just because I have a skill issue, basically. That's all it really is. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm actually surprised that of all my issues, I haven't shunted in the castle section yet. Because you think, when you're driving pretty bad, that's like the one place you're going to crash, and yeah, I haven't. It's been everywhere else. Although, to be fair, the castle section is the only point on the track that has a consistent braking point, so that definitely helps, you know? Gonna have DRS here, but I've got no battery, and Ocon's only 2 tenths behind, so he's probably gonna get past me here, but honestly, I don't really care. It's the difference between 6th and 7th. It changes nothing at the end of the day. Should still be a top 8. I'm still gonna fight for it, of course, if we go into turn 1. I have braked later, but it's too late, and Ocon goes through. Well done. Down to P7. Right, Ghost. Go. Now, Alonso's got me. Oh, wait, no, we're all on medium tyres. Never mind. I was like, Alonso might catch me, but I forgot we're on the same tyre. Just 4 and a bit laps remaining until I can finally leave this place. It would be nice if Ocon can get Russell, because he got Piastri for the constructors. That'd be ideal. Although saying that, Russell is 5th. Which is, of course, 10 points in the constructors. We're 7th and 8th, which is, what? 4 and 6. So we're both getting 10 right now, considering Antonelli, I believe, is outside of the points. So, yeah, we actually match Mercedes, which is nice. Yeah, Antonelli's nowhere near the points. That's good. Okay. That means we do very much so keep our 4th place in the constructors going to Singapore. And Singapore better be better than this, because this has been woeful. Some of the worst driving individually I've ever done in my F1 career, which is 6 years long. Woo! Come on, Piastri, get Russell back. Go on. Get him. Get the bastard. Go! There he goes. Round the outside at the start of lap 23. Get him. Has he got him? No, they're going wheel to wheel. That's going to bring Ocon back into the picture. Look at him go. I'd love to get involved, but I just can't. Piastri and Russell still going. Russell's got no DRS. Ocon might go for it as well. Ocon's going for it. What is going on over there? I want to get involved. Hello, boys. I love you, Ocon. See you later, son. See ya. I don't know how that's happened, and Ocon must be fuming, but I do manage to re-overtake him. All right. And Piastri overtakes Russell as well, which is massive for the constructors. This changes. Now we have the advantage. We'll gain 2 points over Mercedes in the constructors if it stays like this. Move, Russell, move! go! I've got a lovely tank of overtake as well. Come on.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag up ahead. And that is ahead as well. It's, actually, no. They weren't ahead in the first place. I believe it's one of the Williams of probably Carlos Sainz, if I had to imagine. Retiring from the race. Long day for him. All that racing, all that build-up just for it to go wrong in the 23rd lap. That's tough. Right, come on, overtake. There's a chance at Russell here. Come on. What is Ocon doing? Oh, my goodness. That straight line speed is preposterous, I tell you. Russell's going on defensive down the inside. I'm going to go around the outside. Oversteer galore. Still fighting with Russell, I think. Or is it Ocon? I genuinely don't know at this point. Car is absolutely dead at this stage. Russell goes through again. Oh, this is chaotic. Go on. Get him! Go! Please! Yes! We managed to get past Russell. Whew. That was stressful, but fantastic wheel-to-wheel racing from all three of us. Excellent stuff. Well done, everyone. Now, have I got what it takes to defend is the question. Probably not, let's be honest. .6 to Russell, not good. That was a nice exit though, .8. .8 still. I've not lost any time through my least favourite corner on the whole track. This is so stressful. Somehow, I don't know how it's possible, but I am currently in a top 5 position after starting 16th in one of the worst races I've ever driven. Ocon now gets Russell as well, which is ginormous for the constructors if he can make it stick. They go round turn 1, wheel to wheel. Ocon with DRS should get that move, but Russell is still fighting. Ocon gets ahead once again. Come on, Ocon, we really need this. Come on. And yes, Ocon makes the move stick. Yes, my boy, well done. If he can keep that, you know what, I might actually give him DRS. I know that sounds crazy because I'm not safe in P5 right now, but we need that P4, we need that P5 and 6 for the constructors, like, really bad. And even if I lose a place to Ocon, it really doesn't change anything, you know? Although Ocon has actually put 8 tenths on Russell, so I'm going to be a bit hesitant. No, I'm going to wait until next lap. I'm only going to do it if Russell was within DRS next lap, because I feel like Ocon can hold him off this time. He might get DRS on me anyway after that mistake. Once again, I just completely fail at that corner. It's a shame as well, because Piastri is overtakeable, but he's just outside of DRS. It's quite frustrating. But we now start the final lap of the race. Leclerc leading, followed by Norris, Verstappen, and then we have Piastri, and then myself. Ocon 1.6 behind. Russell is going to look for a move, but I don't think he's close enough to Ocon for that. And he's not, so Ocon holds on. And this race has been, I don't even know how to describe it. There aren't words to describe it. It has been some of the worst driving I have ever done on the F1 game. Just so inconsistent, constantly making mistakes that I shouldn't be. I started 16th on the grid, and somehow it's looking pretty good that I'm going to take home a P5 finish, which is, well up there. That's my 3rd best result. I've had 2 wins, I think 2 fourths, and now I've got this 5th as well. And that's if Ocon doesn't catch me. I mean, even if he does, like I said, in the constructors, it makes no difference. And at this point, there's nothing to fight for in the drivers. Obviously, I'm in a Haas, so the constructors is all I'm worried about. And we are fighting for 4th in the constructors with Mercedes, and Mercedes is currently behind us. And because of that Ocon overtake and me staying ahead of them, well, look, we're going to gain points on them. It's lovely-dovely. We now go around the final corner. Leclerc's already won. He was that far ahead. Piastri just outside of DRS, you lucky bastard. I feel like Ocon can hold on. He's 9/10 clear of Russell. We should be fine. But yeah, no idea how we've got that result today. I'm not even happy about it either because it's so undeserved. But we come across the line to take a P5 finish in the Haas.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see
I
you
am
part
stunned
1,
by that. I am genuinely stunned, surprised, shocked. I have no idea. Like I said, some of the worst driving I've ever done. Somehow I get a P5. Makes you think, if I actually had a normal quali and started wherever, could I have maybe even got further up the field? I mean, Piastri was sort of similar pace to me and everything. But Leclerc takes his 2nd win in a row as well, and he was way off in the drivers, so finishing first twice is pretty good for Charlie, I must say. That's a nasty rash on my arm. Anyway, plus 11 places for Ricciardo. Me. Almost got the fastest lap off my teammate, but the 2 Haas cars were the 2 fastest laps. Decent, you know, it's good. Right, Oliver. The standings then, after that Grand Prix, is going to see me stay 4th in the drivers ahead of Hamilton. Leclerc, big jump. He has gone from 25 points to 75 in 2 Grand Prix, which is quite funny. Ocon moves up to 9th. I think he was already 9th, but he's, you know, further 9th on 31. We are, well, we're only like, what, 16 off Piastri? So it's doable, but again, I'm obviously not thinking about this. I'm more so thinking about this. The constructors, 139 points. We are only, what, 26 off Ferrari? That is actually fightable. We might have to give that a go. Hamilton is dropping a bit of a stinker nowadays. Leclerc is, on the other hand, on top form, but we are now 60-odd points ahead of Mercedes. It is looking like we're going to finish 4th, but we are going to fight for 3rd. Overall, very good result, but a horrible race. Genuinely no idea how I've got... I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't. How have I got that result? I'm not complaining about the result itself. I'm complaining about how bad I drove. If I got on holiday this week, I'm not, no, mate. I don't know when I'll next go on holiday, but probably not for another decade, knowing me. Right. Singapore Grand Prix up next. Let's have it. That's quite a difficult challenge. Try that one. That one. That one. Cool. Any upgrades for us? Probably not. Hang on, we get our plank going. And that durability going. Decent stuff. R&D, we are... Excuse me. A little bit at Honda. A little bit behind Red Bull, Mercedes and Ferrari. Overall, not too bad. Let me just put this whole #1 power unit on for practice. That's a good idea. I'm going Greece on Tuesday. Ugh. Well done, mate. Have fun. That sounds great. I don't know. I've just never really got a need to try. I mean, I barely go out my own house. So going to a whole different country is like miles away. You know, as in like my brain. You right, Jimna? Hello, mate. Oh no. I tell you what, F1 are really trying to make me just stop playing the game, aren't they? Baku was miserable, and now they're giving me a wet race in Singapore. Oh, jeez Louise. What are they cooking up? This is terrible.
Welcome to the...
Genuinely egregious stuff from EA. I am hoping this race will be a little bit better, though, even if it is wet, just because...
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory,
I know,
right?
yeah,
well, they're all fitted and...
Oh, I forgot to change my tyre allocation. Oh, long day. That is so annoying. I wanted to give myself an extra set of hards, because I just feel like that works best for me. Hang on. Okay, done. Go. Let's see if I remember the braking points. So it was... hang on, wheel bug. We make our way around. I do love this track, to be fair. I am hoping it doesn't rain for the race so that I can actually try and get a good result. Baku was a great result, but in my head I feel like I didn't deserve it or drove anywhere near that good. Now, considering I was only driving here yesterday, or the day before, I should be fairly locked in. I shouldn't need that much warm-up, but of course I still need a warm-up. I was kind of struggling with this corner because, like in Baku, there's not really a reference for it. You just kind of have to guess. Oh, this nose! Ah! But overall, what I like about this track is that you can actually see braking points, and they're consistent. None of this guessing malarkey. Am I going to watch the Grand Prix? Absolutely, mate. I'm going to stream this. I'm going to finish this race, head off, have a little rest, have a little cool down because of how hot it is, and then we'll be locked in for the Grand Prix, and I'll be live watching it with you lot. So yeah, I'm dialed. I'm very excited for that. I only did 1 out of 5. Oh, jeez, Louise, that's bad. La 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 la. But I finished in Baku. I got 5th, which just feels wrong because I drove like I shouldn't even be top 15. It was awful. But we got 5th, and that's just, you know, I may have driven badly, but you can't deny it. I got the result required. Started 16th, finished ahead of Ocon. Lovely. Job done. Whoa. Oh, I'm doing tyre management. Oh, I thought I was doing race strategy. Oops, my bad. Hate that corner. Easy does it now. Don't want to wear the tyres out. Careful. You go. Yeah, race weekends are good. I just find it funny that so many people are watching the Indy 500 and then there's just me who just doesn't care about the Indy 500 at all. it feels weird because it feels like F1 just isn't on the mind of anyone, and like rightfully so. The Indy 500 is one of the 3 biggest motorsport events in the world, but still, I just don't care about it. All right, nice. Who do I think's gonna win? I'm gonna go with I think Russell keeps the lead. Track position seems way too important, so I reckon he's got it. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really bothered who wins. I just want it to be somewhat decent. It looks like it's going to be a wet race. I don't know if the rain cleared up, but a few hours ago it was very soggy. So we'll wait and see. I don't know if anyone's got any recon on that, but that'll be ideal. Alright, well, apart from that one corner, I'm feeling pretty locked in, so I'll just do me mandatory 3 laps and then we'll get into qualifying. I think Hamilton will win. That'd be lovely, to be fair. I would not be against that in the slightest. That'd be ideal. I mean, I don't really look out for Hamilton that much. Apart from Checo Perez and maybe Lando Norris, that's about it. But I think him winning at least one race for Ferrari would be very cool. I'd like to see that. Now, looks like I've still got that same issue with my car just trying to turn mid-corner and spin out. I wonder if I've just got like an upgrade on or something, and it's just the car just isn't working with my. It just doesn't work. It works rock on, a bit like Red Bull in real life. An upgrade comes and suddenly one driver can do it and the other one just can't. And I think Leclerc was complaining about his brakes yesterday in qualifying, or the day before. So me and Leclerc, we've got the same problems. Our brakes just don't work. Can't wait for my birthday. It's a little bit after the 26 DLC comes out. Nice. Happy early birthday, mate. Oh, shit. Come on, car, can we just lock in for this race weekend? Because, I mean, I know it's going to rain, but this could be a good one. None of this trying to spin me out mid-corner malarkey, you know? We can't be doing that. Do you know what I just think it is? I think my rear tyres, for some reason, now with some upgrades or whatever the issue is, my rear tyres seem to wear 3 times as much. So I definitely need to focus some upgrades into the tyre wear department. Because, yeah, it's bad. Still, nah. I mean, it's bad, but it shouldn't be doing that. Just finished Canada in my F1 25 my team. It's a 1-2 for Ferrari. I mean, yeah. I mean, if that happens in real life, that'd be quite cool, I think. Can I show you wheel and pedal? I can't, no, my camera doesn't move. I'm also barefoot, and that isn't ideal. Hate that corner. I'm literally going to say that every single lap. So I really just do. So why has Ocon become like a superhero all of a sudden? Why is he just the best driver that's on the F1 game currently? I have no idea what Ocon's on, but I need some of it. He needs to share it with me, because that is absurd. I have to give my wheel a good wash later. There's all sweat on it. Ugh. Don't like it. Ugh. Yeah, Ocon is on something, and it's scary. 3/10 up on me. He is on soft tyres, but even so. Sector 2, I am miles off. Sector 1 and 3 are very good. Sector 2 is nowhere. Jeez Louise. That has got to change.
Sadly, it's time to
But
say
either
goodbye.
Canada
This
or
free
Austria or
practice is
Brazil.
over. However,
I mean, those are some great choices, to be fair.
Formula One
Oh
action.
my. 19th? Oh, why am I so bad now? I'm so confused. I literally yesterday went from last to first on 110 AI. And now I'm 19th in practice behind my teammate again. What is happening? This is unprecedented. So if this race takes what? Yeah. I'm only going to have like 15 minutes between ending this stream and starting the race. That is going to be quite difficult. Oh, you bastard. Fancy a more casual experience? I mean, this is pretty casual, to be fair. It's one of the most casual games you can get. Do you know what I mean? It's not exactly a proper realistic sim, is it? Oh, come on. Thank you. Lock it in! I need a good quality. I just need a good weekend. I don't even care about the result. I just need to know that I've driven well. You know, just like, lock in. Oh, blimey. Oh! Favourite driver is Colapinto and yours is Checo? It is indeed, mate, yes. Good ball knowledge.
It is one of our great cinematic settings of the season. Welcome to Singapore. We're under the floodlights with the walls close and pole position.
All right, Singapore qualifying. Lock it in. It is going to be dry, but the race is going to be a bit soggy, which I'm not looking forward to. Right, Esteban Ocon. Where is he? He is absolutely flying at the minute. 3 unreal weekends in a row. He is going to go and put it... Oh. Well, that's not great, is it? 1 minute 30.7 is the benchmark. Let's go. Where's the spray? Okay, here we go. Qualifying under the lights in Singapore. Maybe the night will give me aura and I'll go on to do really well. You never know, do you? We're off for this first run of qualifying here in Singapore. Go right to the edge of the track, send it in there. I like it. Very good turn 1. Horrible turn 2. Got some wheel spin. All good. Sector 1 coming through is going to be a 27.4 by Bottas. I'm going to put in a 20... Ugh. Maybe the lights will give me aura, because, like, what is that about? Purple Sector 1 for Daniel Ricciardo. Now into this tricky section. I like it. Over the curb, that was not good. Alright though. Nice, try not to rip your wheel off, that would be ideal. Sector 2 is going to be a 1 minute 6.1. I'm going to blast in a... Oh my... Ugh. I mean, I've lost a little bit, but overall, still a good lap so far. This could send me straight into Q2, which would be nice. And I've still got a lot of ERS left as well. Around the penultimate corner, right up against the wall. Send it around the final corner. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's what you want. Honestly, I feel like I was 1.2 seconds up on this. I feel like I should have enough pace on the used tyre, so I'm gonna try a lap on the used tyre. Let's try that again. Right, Lewis. I think Russell's gonna keep that win from pole, to be honest. He seems dialed in. He didn't make any errors yesterday, and he had 3 cars up his arse the entire time. So, yeah, I think he's dialed. So this is actually going to be clutch or kick now for me. I have got to put in a lap to get into Q2 on used tyres, because I feel like I've got enough pace for that. And I've got to try not to spin around turn, whatever number it is. That'll be ideal. Into turn 1 we go. Cocked up the braking already. Should have a better exit through 2 though, which should help me out on the Delta. 3 temps down already, that's not good. $27.4 for Gasly. 27.3 now. 4 temps up, which is alright. It's a yellow sector, but don't exactly need it to be green. I just need to get over the line, you know, that'd be ideal. Finally did that corner correct as well. Try not to write my car off again. Nice, okay. I'm 7 temps down, but I'm still up on...
Okay, there's 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm still only 4 temps up. Oh, Nelly. I mean, keep in mind, my Sector 2 is woeful compared to my 1 and 3. So if I could just do a decent one here, we should be fine regardless of only being 4 temps up. We're up against the wall. This is going to be clutch. Send it. Didn't spin the car. ERS on. What's it going to be? Oh my, we are through. Oh, that's close. That is way too close. What was the gap? Okay, it was 3 tenths, but still. Yeesh. That's very close. I mean, the risk was worth it, but that could have gone very wrong. I think Kim will be very aggressive towards George. I agree, although he seems a bit too aggressive right now, to be honest. Qualifying 2 is here. Now, keep in mind, there's probably well over a second in that lap. Archon goes... Well, he did go fast. He's going to start dropping down now. 29.5 is going to be the lap time to beat Archon. Top 5 overall. That's more like it, really. From Archon, at least. Why on new tyres? Yeah. Yeah, no, the lap time's definitely in there. I've just got to go and get it, basically. Should be reasonable. And we're off.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
I know, Mark. Don't worry, I'm locked. Into turn 1 we go. A little bit late on the brakes. Had to lose a bit of time recovering. That's the one corner I struggle with because the braking point, like Baku, is very guesswork. Oh, that's a bit dodgy. Ignore that. 27.2 for the first sector. It's not a purple, but it's half a second up, so that'll do. Into the tricky fast section. Oh, that was a lot faster. I like it. Hooah. Sector 2 coming through. I've actually gained time on my opposition for the first time. That's the kind of sector you need. Oh, then. Into the final sector. Lovely braking. Oh, cock that bit up. We should be fine, though. Around the final corner. Don't spin the rear. Lovely lap. 29.4. Faster than Archon. Into Q3. Top 3 as well. Yeah. I like it. Good stuff. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Back on form. That's what you need. Just finished full Canadian Grand Prix since it's today. That's a good idea. I did that on Thursday. I like to do it as a little prediction for the Grand Prix. I like it. I forgot who won in mine. I think I came 5th as Russell. I think Hamilton won, actually. Yeah, he did. Lewis must just be a Canada expert on the F1 game. Alright, so Q3 is upon us. It feels good to be back in the mixture in the Q3s because it's been a bit nip and tuck recently. Archon does a 29.1. That's quite fast. Okay. I feel like that's going to be pretty tricky to beat, but we're going to give it a go anyway, as we always do. Let's have it. Mercedes double DNF needs to... Yeah, that needs to happen. That'd be generational. Imagine what Twitter would be like after that. Jeez Louise. Alright, this has literally got to be the best lap of Singapore I've ever driven if I want to get into the top 5, and especially if I want to beat my teammate. It's literally going to have to be the Colossus of all Singapore laps. Here we go. Let's do it. And begin. Wow, that is a beautiful lap of Singapore.
Yes,
That
excellent.
is
We're all very
brilliant!
pleased with that one. Nice work.
Go on!
Goodbye for now then, but we are really just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Holy shit! I don't even care that I went off in the last corner, by the way. I don't care. Leave it. Ugh. Give me a minute. Holy! What on earth? I mean, let's be honest, I didn't gain anything by going off on that final corner, but I don't care. Holy moly! I mean, hey, I did say I need the best lap of Singapore I've ever done. 1.4 seconds. Ugh. Jeez Louise. That's ideal! Daniel Ricciardo takes pole! Oosh, 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 oosh. 28-1. 1 second quicker than Ocon. This is now like my throne. I mean, that is, apart from when I went off, which, you know, feels bad, but the game's the game. That is literally the best lap of Singapore I've ever done. And now we get into the Grand Prix. Track position is everything, and I'm starting from pole, keep in mind. It is potentially going to be quite soggy, but like I said, I've got that track position, so I might be able to do a Fernando Alonso Monaco 22 and hold everyone up. And by that, I mean literally the entire field. Oh, that is ideal. I am so happy. That might be, like, qualifying lap of my career, to be honest. The feeling that you get when you put in a good lap without the racing line is genuinely incredible. Because it feels like I've actually driven on the game, like, with the car, and I've been, like, in one with the car, rather than just looking at that line and just telling it, telling me what to do and I just follow its instructions. What a feeling. Here we are for the Grand Prix then, and it is going to be dry, at least for the opening few laps. That is exactly what I need right now. That is incredible.
Hello everyone, welcome to the commentary.
Starting from pole, P1, it's going to be dry for the most of the race.
The team needs a result from you today.
Considering that they think it's going to rain that early, I think I might pit sort of out there. Now, that might backfire on me. I think what I'll do is I'll go to lap 16. I'll ask on lap 16 about the rain. And if there's rain, I'll pit. My issue is that I think it... Actually, to be fair, it should... No, it should, though. My thinking is that if I pit, like, on lap 15, which is actually the minimum I can do, I'll pit for mediums, and within 4 laps, I'm pitting for inters or 4 wets, or probably inters. We'll just do 16, and then hopefully it rains. I'm actually kind of hoping it rains, or else this strategy's kind of cooked. But as I said, I will just look at the... I'll just ask Jeff, or Mark, sorry, what he's thinking with the dry weather. Without further ado, then, let's get into the Grand Prix. Oh, it's a weird feeling starting from pole. I've missed it. Of course, my only other pole... Actually, have I got 2 poles? Yeah, I do. My 3rd pole of the season. Of course, my first coming in... No, it's my 2nd, actually. I'm lying. I thought I got a pole in Austria, but that was the one where I missed out by 16 milliseconds. This is, yeah, 2nd. Of course, my first one was Spa. And that was a strange lap as well, because... I thought my lap was good. I ended up qualifying on pole by about half a second. Am I British? Oh, indeed, mate. I mean, my DNA, I did a DNA test. I'm like 98% British. 1% Irish and 1% Australian, and that's it. And yes, my Australian DNA does come from when the British shipped them off to Australia. So yeah. So far we've got Ricciardo, me, Verstappen, Leclerc and Russell on the hard tyre, Piastri on the medium. I'm kind of just hoping that I can use my advantage of having track position to just keep everyone else behind and go from there, basically. Oh, shit. Let's not do a David Coulthard and crash on the formation lap from pole. Hurry up and load. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Quick. Oh, I just have to pause. You're not loading quick enough. Hurry up. That like remind me of 2024 Ricciardo. It's not really a good thing, is it? He was useless in 2024. We'll take it, though. I'm British, 71%. Oh, that sounds lovely. 18% Greek, 11% Spanish. Meanwhile, I've got, like, well, I've got like, the quadruplet of the UK. I've got, I don't remember what it was, but I know I've got Irish and Australia. I think there is a bit of Welsh in there as well, but it's basically just UK and then another English-speaking country in Australia. Right, we're lined up. 0.3, that'll do. I can't see the start lines, but luckily I've got the virtual ones on, and here we go then. This could be a ginormous race for us and Haas to secure P4 in the Constructors. It's only round 10, but this will be ideal. Last driver lining up now. Here we go. And we're off. It's a very quick reaction time. And we are away. Bit of wheel spin. All good. Don't care. Plus ratio. Into turn 1. And we're in. Yeah, Mark, I don't care. Honestly, I did once again forget to change my engine for this race, but luckily it's Singapore where the engine doesn't really matter. We go into turn 3 in the lead of the race still. Ahead of Piastri, who gets ahead of Verstappen. Piastri on the medium tyre is going to be a bit of a threat to us. But like I said, I've got track position, so I'm hoping I could just hold him off. Oh, he's right up my arse. Piastri's looking for it round the outside. That is a nutty move, geezer. What are you doing? Stop it. So I do manage to hold the lead through lap 1, but it is a bit difficult. Well, it's going to be difficult to keep Piastri behind on the faster tyre in the faster car. I'm going to just have to be the faster driver. That is the only workaround for this. We complete lap 1, we stay in the lead of the race. Fastest lap overall as well. 0.9 ahead of Piastri. Almost broke DRS there. This is good. Purple sector 1 as well. I hate that corner. But this is where track position is so crucial, because I might not be the fastest, but I am able to hold on. Piastri's going to look for a move. I'm going to position my car perfectly. He's not going to be able to find a gap to squeeze through. I believe there is DRS on this straight as well, which is going to be a bit difficult to keep him behind. Here he comes. Can't get past once again. And this is how it's going to be every single lap, probably until the end, to be honest. Lap 2 complete, another fastest lap. I seem to be really strong around that final corner, which is what's saving me right now. Oh no, what's happened there? I was in gear 1 by accident. Shit. Oh, that's not good as well. Oh, it's going to be difficult to hold on here. Here comes Oscar. Round the outside, we'll try pushing wide. I did. Late braking. Go! And I somehow managed to hold on to the place. Yeesh. I'm literally just trying to do the bare minimum to just stay ahead. I'm not trying to pull away at this point, because I can't, basically. Here comes Piastri again. He is so fast down the straights. Jesus. That is going to be a serious issue at some point if he keeps that straight line speed up. Oh, I've gone wide. That straight line speed is a problem. Yeah. Go. There is a little bit of a gap starting to form between me, well, the top 4, and then Hamilton behind. This is still a 4-horse race, though. Green sector 2, that's quite important. Come on. Scary. This is very stressful. Oh no.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Thank you, Mark. Just about broke DRS, but Oscar is, well, he's still got it. But I was above a second temporarily. Hands are starting to really hurt now. Oh, Nelly. Thought I was going to rip my tyre off then, that would have been good. Is this bloke ever just going to stay away, or what? Ah, this is so stressful. It's been a very stressful afternoon of racing. Baku was stressful because it was hard. This is stressful because of pressure. I mean, look, he's right there. Holding on though, just about.
Okay, Mika, Piastri's behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
I couldn't agree more, Mark. I'm trying my best out here, lad. Oh, I thought I got DRS then.
ETA about 15 minutes.
That's the comm I need to hear. I've essentially planned out my strategy so that there's rain coming. But to be fair, even if there isn't rain, I should be fine regardless. You're at BGM?
Okay, some information on Bortoletto. They're retiring from the race.
Sorry if I'm not speaking as much, is that this is the hardest I've had to concentrate in a very long time. I've officially broken the DRS of Piastri, but even if he stays within it, I am noticing that my pace over the other hard runners, being Leclerc and Verstappen, is really good. 3 seconds up now on them. This is electric pace. And what's better is that the car still feels good. We're very stressed, mate. Very, very stressed. This pressure that I'm under is outrageous. I put in, I'm not even joking, the best qualifying lap of my life to get in this position. I'm now trying to win from pole. And as you can see from there, it is quite difficult. Still no DRS for Piastri, so we're all good. Tyres are getting pretty bad though, I will say that. I'm just kind of hoping that Piastri's tyres are also going off a little bit. Come on. Already on lap 8 in this race. 1.9 ahead of Oscar. Oh, I need that straight to come up. I need to change my brake bias. Oh, Nelly. Come on. Just get round here. That'll do. Alright, go. Switch it to that. Switch you to that. Switch you back to that. Nice. Great execution of setting changes that. Might have to start wearing gloves again, you know? My wheel's starting to fall apart again from all this sweat because of the British summer heat, which is just outrageously hot. Two seconds up on Oscar now, come on. And I've got battery to spare as well, which is nice. Oh, okay, got away with that. All good. It's important to keep in mind I'm going to be on these tyres until lap 16. Probably even longer, actually. So I'm only just about halfway through the stint, and these tyres are really struggling already. I'm holding on though. Lap number 10.
Green flag.
Thank you, Mark. Oh, it's a big hold up. That's going to be a red flag.
Just
Oh,
follow
no,
the
it's a safety car.
Don't worry about the target. Follow the safety car.
Okay,
safety
no
car
one really got
deployed.
in. Good.
Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta.
Right,
Make
I
sure
think
you
we
keep
pit
your
for
positive
mediums here.
past the pack. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow
Oh,
your pace
shit!
immediately.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. No, you didn't. You're lying. Right, now what I'm thinking is I pit for mediums. If it does rain, then, well, yeah, I think pitting in general just makes sense. Wait, I don't have a delta already. I've just got to catch the queue. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, I'm going to pit for mediums, I think. And then I'll just pit for mediums again, or I'll just go onto the inters. It's, yeah. I think this is a good idea. Put 2 seconds on Piastri before the pit entrance as well, which is nice. We're in. And what is on my wheel? Oh, shit, ignore that's a lot. There we go. Okay. Right, Nolan. Oh, well, mate, this has been some race so far. So stressful for me. But we're doing good. I'm doing all right, mate. Hope you're doing good yourself, of course. Now, what's a bit annoying here is that Fernando Alonso has decided to stay out.
Just one stop left in this strategy.
Which is very frustrating for me. That means I'm going to have to overtake him on the restart. Good news is if I can do it early, then he should hold up everyone else. Why he hasn't pitted is definitely a question. I have no idea. I mean, Baku was really stressful because I was just driving really bad, so it was stressful as in angry. This is stressful as in, like, pressure, because from lap 1, I have had to drive basically, like, pixel perfect, because Piastri has been right up my ass, but I've finally got a little bit of downtime, a little bit of breathing room. I also put in the best qualifying lap I have ever done in this game, so it was something really special. So I'm trying to, like, make good use of it, you know? Right, Benjamin, I'm very excited for DLC, mate. I'm like, yeah, gonna do a whole new career mode on it. We get the new track. I mean, to be honest, the Madrid ring is probably the thing I'm most excited for, because it's a new track and it looks fantastic, so I can't wait. June 3rd, of course, not far away. Right, bing ding ling. Good to see you, mate. Probably going to have one more lap of the safety car at this stage, which means, well, if the rain's going to come in the final third of the race, that means I'm going to have to do about 10 laps on these tyres, which is going to be a tough ask, but it had to be done. It's also important to see that Piastri has actually gone from medium, medium again. So he's doing medium, medium, hard. I'm doing hard, medium, medium, of course. I feel like he is going to have a slight advantage. The hards, all the hard runners didn't really get all the life out of them because, yeah, doing 10 laps on mediums and then another 10 laps is going to be very, very difficult. Piastri, on the other hand, could only do about 8 and then go on to hards for 12 to 13, or actually more up to like 15. So he is going to have a big advantage over us, but he has also got 2 cars in the way between him and me. I honestly think Piastri's my biggest threat right now, to be honest. I'm surprised only 22 quid. Oh yeah, I think that's a bargain. People are saying that's still too much, but I mean, you're getting a new track. It's basically a whole new game. I mean, realistically, F1 25 and 24 and even 23 is the same game with different car models, and that's basically it, and a different UI. So the fact we're getting new regulations, new car models, driver changes, a new track, it's actually very reasonably priced. I'm well happy with that pricing. I mean, to be fair, no matter the price, I was going to buy it anyway, of course, but still, that's decent. Right, now the safety cars should come in this lap. We have got all 20 drivers left in this race. Of course, we started with 22. Oh, the rain is started. I have just seen rain starting to fall. Okay, that changes things. Why is it starting so early?
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking.
Okay, I need to get, inters on, ready to go. Still don't know why Alonso stayed out. I'm going to assume he's playing the long game, go from medium straight to inters, but yeah, interesting. Now, it's absolutely critical that I get past Alonso extremely quickly, because then he might hold up the likes of Leclerc and Verstappen. And we're underway. Here we go. We are back underway for the Singapore Grand Prix. It's a good restart. It's a very good restart. With the overtake round the outside of the 2-time world champion Alonso. Excellent move. That's what we needed. That is so crucial for our race. And now we're off. And he is going to start holding up the likes of Leclerc and Piastri and Verstappen, giving me the chance to build a gap before the rain starts, like really pissing down.
Condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, what do you mean Leclerc's already got Alonso? You're joking. Oh, shit. Oh, this is difficult already with the rain. I don't even know if one set of inters is going to make it to the end of this point, and we're going to have to pit in the next sort of... Well, it's going to be the next 3 to 4 laps, really, we're going to be getting in there. What I think the new 26 regs are going to be like in the game. I think there'll be a button to open the front and rear wings, and then just a normal overtake button that would be like a DRS kind of thing, I guess. I don't really know how the regulations work in real life, so I have no idea. I'm on my e-bike going to the co-op to get 3 cheese pasta bakes. That is a whole vibe in itself. Well done, that sounds class. Oh, we have a yellow flag somewhere, I believe. Oh, massive gap behind. I don't know what's happened there. There is a 6-second gap now between second and third. That is humongous. It's now just between me and Leclerc like it was with Checo in 22. Go on. Now, as I say that, I go off. Great, well done, dickhead.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Right, as soon as DRS gets disabled, that's when we hop in the pits, I think. Definitely ain't ready yet, but like I said, we're only a handful of laps off.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Okay, Mika, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means
Oh,
we've got
shit.
extra
I keep
performance
going
in
off
hand.
there.
So let's push, and use it all up.
Oh, shit again. They have to disable DRS in this. This is bad. Although, look at the time I'm gaining, by the way. Ugh.
Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Oh, you ignore that. You saw nothing. I was trying to be all locked in and I just cock it up. Nice. Well done, dickhead.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS
I
is
think
now
I've called that
disabled.
perfectly, to be honest. I think I've smashed it. DRS has been disabled. We're locked in. Only thing is, I've got high tyre pressures. This is going to be impossible. I mean, there's no way I'm doing 16 laps on inters. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop again for another set of inters, probably. We'll just have to see how I get on.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. I can't exactly help it. That pit exit is impossible. I don't know what I'm about. Right, now in the wet with no DRS, overtaking should literally be impossible. So, I'm just going to save up my overtake and just sort of go from there, really. My favourite F1 streamers are you. Wow, that is an elite list to be a part of. Thanks, mate. I love watching Matt, he's great. I mean, he does streaming early in the morning, so it's a bit difficult to catch him, but great bloke.
The energy stores depleting.
I believe if you
reducing
win-
our overall capacity. The more charge you hold,
Oh, I
the
can't
faster
even read
that
what that
capacity
says because
will
I'm
come.
trying to... Bleh. Hang on, here we go. This is the one. Oh, belly flop. Nice, yeah. Don't want to see me belly flop. That will cause earthquakes across the nation. Leclerc is catching really fast, but that literally doesn't matter. As long as I've got an ample amount of overtake, he can't pass me. That's fine. Of course, I'd rather that gap go up than down, but it's not the end of the world. It's not bad. Ah! Scary.
getting worse. Be very careful.
Rain is getting worse. Okay, so we are approaching full wet conditions. But of course, I will be staying out on the intermediates because they're just better. Even in full wet conditions, the inters are just far superior. You want to always be on a set of inters, even if it looks like it's going to be full wet. Oh, I keep going off there. Crap baskets.
Okay, mate, we didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down.
How exactly do you want me to use more fuel? I'm driving flat out, Mark. What do I do? Do we just open the fuel filler cap and just start draining it or something? Or what do you want me to do? Bah. Oh, this is so difficult. Do you know, I just realised as well, this race is going to take so long that I might not even have enough time to finish it before the Canada Grand Prix starts. I mean, I've got 40 minutes-ish, probably a bit less. I should be all right, but still. Leclerc now within a second. It doesn't matter since there's no DRS, but it's not great. He seems to have a much faster car than me. Also, my braking keeps changing every lap, and that's like my biggest nightmare, really. Rear tyres are holding on nicely, though, and that's all that matters, really. Oh, no. Stay away, Charlie! Stay away from me. You may also notice Alonso in the inters, and also just everyone else is starting to catch quite rapidly now as well. I mean, my inter pace is always bad, but it's not good. Do I like football? I love football, mate. In fact, my favourite, the team I support, got relegated today, so I'm not in the best of moods about that.
No issues with tyre wear for now.
Oh shit, I forgot to change gear. I'm really trying, Mark, but this is... I'm actually starting to lose my breath because it's that stressful.
Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Yeah, we're going to be on the right tyre for ages, Mark, until it dries again, if it does. Oh, you're right, Lando Norris. Well, me. What wheel do I have? It's a Thrustmaster T300 base with an open wheel add-on by Thrustmaster. I don't really have recommendations, because this is the only wheel I've ever had, and I've not really looked at any others. So, unfortunately, I'm not the person to give you recommendations. I don't even know many brands, do you know what I mean? I'm so slow around that corner now, which is a big shame, because that was my strongest corner in the dry. Now it's my weakest, which is a real tough thing to see. For Everton? Yeah, thanks, dickhead. Thanks for not having a single shot on target. and losing 1-0. Great, thanks. I'm only joking. We deserve to go down. It doesn't really matter, does it? Can't rely on others for a result. You gotta do it yourself. Starting to think my Inters might just get to the end at this stage, so we should be good. All I've got to do is try and stay ahead of Charlie. Which, granted, is going to be pretty tricky, to be fair. But I feel like if I just keep doing what I'm doing, you can't really pass me. There's nowhere to pass me, you know? This is the only place he can get me because he just seems to be a lot faster. Other than that, though, I mean, I'm chilling. And apart from that final corner, I'm pretty much equal, if not faster, everywhere else. So that's all right. Ho. I keep going off there. I keep braking too late, even though I keep thinking I brake too early. Rain is pretty torrential now. This is going to be full wet conditions. You can even see, like, I can't even see in front of me anymore. Don't know what that was about. The blinding light of death was just in front of me. Not happy about that. I don't think anyone's going to pit for full wets, though, because like I was saying, even in full wet conditions, the Inters are just still better, so it's not really worth it.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
So it's going to be this until the end. Got it. Not exactly the news I wanted to hear, but it's all right, I guess. Oh, I can't drive anymore. Starting to lose a little bit of focus because I've been here for so long. And I've still got another 10 laps left. Go on.
Situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
No, I agree, Mark. I'm in full agreement with you on that one, boss. You can see, though, my gap to Alonso literally isn't changing apart from the final corner. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just can't get my foot down is the issue through there. It just doesn't seem to work, like, at all. Quick tyre wear check. Rears are starting to go now. Not good. Oh, why do I keep going wide now? Stop. Please. Leclerc right up my arse. Not close enough for a move, though. Oh, shitting Nora. At least we've got the realistic sponsors there. That's quite cool. Little Salesforce type stuff. I like it. One thing I've noticed is that that section is a bit dry under that bridge. I think that's where Leclerc's gaining on me. Gone wide again, even though I broke about 50 meters earlier. Not sure what that's about. Bit dodgy. All good. Just keep it pointing in a straight line and don't go off. This race is so long. .7 to Alonso now. He will 100% catch up, but it's just, can he make an impact is the thing. It is indeed 110, mate. Always. I wouldn't play the game if it wasn't 110. I'll just keep playing until I was good enough for that.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, I know, Mark.
Okay, I think it's about time for the full wet, don't you? Some of those puddles are getting a bit deep.
No, I'm all right, mate. What are you saying that for? No one else is pitted for full wets. Why should I? You spanner. Even the AI know that the full wets just aren't good. This is so stressful. Got a 10-second time penalty because I spun out and it was a red flag. Well, that's a bit cringe. Clears him with a Charlie even though he drove into me. Yeah, that happens sometimes. The game stewarding system is pretty appalling, to be honest. 1.7 ahead of Charlie. I've had some decent lapping here. I'm wondering if the full wet conditions are just starting to get to them a little bit, whereas I'm able to keep driving at a high performance level. Still over 5 laps left in this race as well. This is by no means done, especially when I'm doing things like that. I've made up for it there though, all good. I haven't really caught
much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes.
I haven't really pulled away from Alonso though, so Leclerc's just having a bit of a stinker. Which is fine, to be honest. I'm well up for that. Three seconds up the road now. Come on. Not sure what's happening here, but I've started to pull away a little bit.
Okay, Mika, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
And Alonso passes Leclerc for second. It is now a battle between me and Fernando Alonso for the race lead. Oh, shit. That is a terrifying prospect. Why is he so quick as well? He's in a Honda. He should be relatively slow. Try something a bit risky then. Didn't really work.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Thank you, Mark. Five laps remaining. Come on. I essentially just can't lose a second a lap to Alonso. Gap to Leclerc is steadily rising. Leclerc's at it. He's already down to third. Oh, fourth rather. Ugh. You're so good, thanks, mate. This has been one of the most stressful races I've ever done in my life. I don't know how I'm holding it together, to be honest. no, cut that up, all good. Wheel's starting to fall apart because I've got all sweat over it. Gonna have to put my gloves back on eventually. With them in this heat, that's suicidal. Go on then. I have played iRacing. I liked it, but I didn't like it enough. And it was also just too much money. If it was just a one-time purchase, I'd probably just get it and play it every now and again. The fact it's on the subscription is a bit, nah, I'm alright. I was pretty decent, but I don't know. Just didn't really get, like, I enjoyed it, like I said, but I wasn't, like, addicted to it like I am with this, or like Forza Horizon 6. I'm loving that game right now. Jeez Louise, that game's so good. Although that's not really, I mean, it is a racing game, but it's not like a sim game, you know? I tell you what, my inters feel really good now. I don't know why. I think the rain's getting lighter. I mean, it looks like it. I can see the track more. Dry line starting to appear as well. Three laps remaining. Turn 1 has been awful today. I keep messing up that corner, but it's not too bad. Just had a crash in my career, 4 DNF, 2 black flags and 1 front wing, underbody and floor damage. How have you got that much damage? That must have been one hell of an impact, jeez Louise. I've actually never played Forza Motorsport. I've always been a Horizon person. I mean, Forza Horizon 2 is one of my favourite games of all time, so is 4. I didn't really play, I mean, I played 3, didn't really like it. Didn't really play 5, but then, yeah. I've played 6. I thought, well, it's also the first time I've played a Forza game with my steering wheel, and it is, yeah, it's fantastic. I was thinking of streaming it. I'm gonna have a vote out in a couple days to see if you lot actually want me to stream it, because I do. It'll be the first time in nearly 3 years that I've uploaded or done something that isn't F1. So it'd be quite interesting, but you never know. I was flipped out and smashed into the barrier. Oh shit, I braked too late. Okay. That doesn't count because I was reading chat. Oh wow, I need to really give this wheel a clean after the stream. Actually, I can't do that because after this stream I'll have a 10-minute break, go straight into the Canada Grand Prix watch-along. Jesus. I've got a busy day. Don't go anywhere, by the way. After I finish this race and wrap up the stream, I'll be getting off for literally 10 minutes and then getting back on to watch the Canada Grand Prix with you lot. So there you go, that's that. Although it won't be on YouTube Shorts, it'll only be on YouTube Normal and Twitch. So remember that if you are looking to get involved, or you might not be. And that's all good, of course. We now start the penultimate lap of the race. Gap to Alonso has stayed the same at around 5.4 seconds. And I'm feeling dialed. Now the rain has lightened up a little bit, my grip is good, and the confidence is back. And if you exclude the 1 lap that I spent behind Alonso under the safety car, this is a Grand Slam performance. I have led every lap apart from that one behind the safety car, which obviously counts, but shouldn't count because I couldn't overtake him, obviously. And I overtook him as soon as I was allowed to. And then I've obviously got the fastest lap, and I took pole position. That pole lap was arguably the greatest qualifying lap I have ever done in this game or in any F1 game. It was truly something spectacular. Like, genuinely. Don't know what's happened there, but Alonso's dropped back about a second. And now Verstappen's right up his arse. Not sure about that. And here we go then, starting the final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix.
Caution, caution.
This is going to be such a relief when I finish this.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Like I was saying, this race, jeez Louise. Best ever qualifying lap to qualify on pole. Got the start, was under pressure from Piastri for the opening 10 laps. Literally couldn't put a foot wrong or else he would have got me. There was a safety car, pitted for mediums, got past Alonso, off the line for the safety car restart. Still led. Rain started about 2 laps after, if that. I mean, technically the rain actually started during the safety car. Came in for the inters. I was thinking I was going to have to stop for another set of inters, but in all fairness, these inters have actually done really well. They've managed to last the entire race distance, or no, not the entire, well, half the race basically. I put them on around lap 15. So fair play to the intermediates, that is a quality job. I've fought through Piastri being up my arse, Leclerc being up my arse, Alonso chasing me. And apart from the pit entry and 1 or 2 other things, I've literally not made a mistake this entire race. And we now start Sector 3 for what is going to be my 3rd win of the season. And realistically should cement Haas as 4th in the Constructors. It will still take a few more points. We should be roughly about there at this point. It will take a colossal bottle job to lose it. All I feel now is relief. Round the final corner. He's done it!
Absolutely awesome.
Yes!
Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I know it's not a Grand Slam. I did say that, mate. Don't. I did literally say that. But there you go. What a race! What a win! What a drive! That's unreal. It's not really Mika Hakkinen, is it, Alex Jakes? All good.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
I literally just feel relief because that even Ricciardo's doing it. Little one of them.
Do what Haas have managed to accomplish here. It's hard to believe how competitive they've already become. Amazing victory.
What a time to be alive. Well done, Danny. Right then.
Absolutely wild
After that incredible race at Singapore,
to see what's next.
we finished first from pole. The standings is going to see Ricciardo be within 1 point of Piastri. I'm only 40 points off the championship lead. There is only, there's 6 races left. None of them are particularly strong tracks for me, so I don't think that's going to happen. But still, we are 43 points ahead of Hamilton. We should be looking good for a P4 in the drivers. Ocon, unfortunately, had a stinker. He actually DNF'd from the race. He was actually what caused the first safety car, I think. In the constructors, we are, well, yeah, we're quite a way ahead of Mercedes now. We're going to be 98 points ahead. That's not 98. I can't do basic maths. We're quite a way ahead. And we're only 13 points off Ferrari, which is decent. Wow. Incredible. Well then, I'm going to wrap up this stream extremely quickly because, well, in literally 4 minutes, I'm going to be starting up another stream watching the Canadian Grand Prix with you lot. So, that's all from me today for this Danny Rick career. And what a stream it was. Baku, just miserable. Just forgot how to drive. And in Singapore, only made sort of 3 mistakes the entire weekend. Best qualifying lap I've ever done on the F1 games into an almost flawless drive and very nearly a Grand Slam. Secret meeting, this should be with Cadillac, which... Devon Butler? What's he doing here? Get out! I mean, Cadillac is woeful, but it might be quite fun to have Ricciardo in the Cadillac. But we'll see. We've still got a while to go, of course, for that.
Good news and bad news. The good news is the meeting went well. The bad news, your current employers got wind of it, and they aren't thrilled. Get ready to grovel. This might set back your recognition with them a bit.
Who cares? I'll just sign a new contract. I don't... Oh, dog barking. I really don't care staying with Haas. That's fine. Right. Like I said, I'll be starting in literally 2 minutes. I'll be going live to watch the Canadian Grand Prix. But that's going to be all for this Daniel Ricciardo stream. Unreal time to be alive. I forgot to end my recording. All good. Hang on. There we go. Good. And yeah, so thank you for watching today's stream. If you're not going to join me for the Canadian Grand Prix, thanks for tuning in. And without further ado, I'm going to head off. I'm going to literally change shirt, probably spray myself down with my cooling spray, and then get straight into the Canadian Grand Prix watch-along. So let's have it. See you lot in a little while. I'm not even going to bother with this ending screen, because realistically I don't have time. So yeah, I'll be live again in 14 seconds. See